Hi everyone, it's Allison. And this is just a really quick, fun little flow that has a twist, chest opener, hip opener. It's kind of a fun little best bang for your buck type exercise. So it begins in a prone position. I'm gonna come down onto my belly and take my left arm straight out to the side with my palm down and the front of the shoulder resting on the floor. So piece one, I'm gonna press the floor away and turn over onto my hip. So this already might be enough. I'm definitely getting a chest stretch. If you want to add on, right, you would make sure you're balancing on the lower leg, the lower kind of outer pokey place of your thigh bone, and you would scissor your top leg back and take your bottom leg forward. Right. Now to hold yourself in space, you're going to feel your core muscles turn on a little bit. You can also take your top arm up and back. Right. So kind of like a scissory twist. So I'll take a full breath here. Now it's my left arm underneath me. I'm going to release. I'm going to take my right hand back down to the ground, and I'm going to turn around onto my belly. Now from here, I'm going to slide that left hand back in. I'm taking my right arm, threading it underneath me, like thread the needle. I'm turning over onto my side, and I'm reaching my left leg out, taking my left arm back. So it's kind of the same thing, just in reverse, right? My chest is turning away from my hips. Hips are turning away from the chest. Depending on how this feels, you might be using a prop under your foot. You might take foot to floor. So those are the two shapes. Now from here to come back around, I'm going to release and take my left hand back to the floor, come back to prone, left arm comes out, and I press the floor away, and I come into this scissor twist, balancing on my hip, taking the top arm up and back. This would be a great time to inhale. I'm telling myself, and then exhale to come back down, and then roll to the belly, and then I'll take the opposite arm underneath me. I'm threading it underneath me, and I'm turning open to the side. I'm taking my top leg, left leg, out. I'm going to do that whole thing one more time. So I'm coming back around, left hand to floor, right hand to floor. Left arm out stretches, and I turn over onto my left hip. Top leg scissors back, I'm balancing and I'm opening with the top arm. And then I'll undo, come back around, my right arm threads underneath, turning over, opening left arm, kicking left leg. So that's just one side. Of course, we will do the other. So I'm going to come back around. I'm going to give myself some space. And then from here, the right arm will come out. So chest rests down, palm to the floor. I'm going to use my left hand to press the floor away and come out onto the right hip. I could stay, or I could scissor my top leg back, my bottom leg forward, and then maybe I reach my top arm. That should create a little bit of a necessity to feel that twist and that stabilizing effect of the oblique abdominals. Then you'd release, come back around. If my right arm was out, I'll thread my left arm underneath me, turn to the left hip, outstretch the right leg, top arm reaches back. Let's do that all twice more. So I'll come back around, right hand to the floor, left hand to the floor, right arm out stretches, turning over onto outer right hip, scissoring the legs, left arm comes up and back. And then unwinding. If the right arm is out, the left arm will thread underneath, rolling you over. Right leg reaches, right arm reaches. So you're getting this kind of like ringed out twist throughout the torso. I'll do it once more. Right arm out, turning over onto outer right hip, scissoring the legs, opening the chest. And you might notice my head is actually not touching the floor. That feels better to me on my neck. You might do the whole thing with a blanket underneath you. Threading left arm underneath, right leg reaches, right arm reaches. And then you can release the whole thing. And either rest in prone, or you can come to a child's pose, downward facing dog, anything like that. Whew. It's a nice little full body wringing out. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in the next video.